Cyber command centers. Imagine a room filled with glowing screens, humming servers, and people typing faster than lightning. That's where cyber wars begin. A cyber command center is like the digital brain of a nation's defense. It's where experts watch global networks, detect attacks, and launch their own. These centers use supercomputers and secure communication lines to control both offense and defense operations. For example, the United States has the U.S. Cyber Command, coordinating military networks worldwide. Their strength is speed. They can trace intrusions in seconds and respond instantly. But the challenge is complexity. Cyber threats evolve daily, and defending millions of systems at once is like guarding every window in a city from invisible thieves. Network intrusion systems. Think of this as the burglar alarm of the digital battlefield. Network intrusion systems constantly scan military and government networks for suspicious activity. They look for strange patterns, like a user logging in from 2 continents at once or files being copied too quickly. When something feels off, these systems alert human analysts to investigate. Hardware sensors inside routers and servers collect the data, while machine learning tools analyze it. Their strength lies in precision. They can spot threats long before they cause damage. But sometimes they raise false alarms, forcing human operators to dig through endless alerts to find the real threat. Offensive cyber weapons. Now imagine, instead of defending, a country decides to attack, not with missiles, but with mob. Offensive cyber weapons are digital tools designed to break into enemy systems, disable defenses, or steal information. A famous example is Stuxnet, a computer worm that secretly damaged Iran's nuclear centrifuges in 2010. It didn't need bombs, it just rewired the logic inside machines. These tools are powerful because they can paralyze enemy systems without physical contact. But there's a danger. Once released, they can spread uncontrollably like digital wildfire, even hitting friendly systems. Electronic warfare systems. Picture a battlefield where you can jam enemy radar or confuse their communication signals. That's electronic warfare, the fight for control of the electromagnetic spectrum. Hardware like signal jammers, radar disruptors, and frequency scanners are used to block or intercept enemy transmissions. Modern fighter jets, such as the F-35, carry electronic warfare pods that can make them invisible to radar for short bursts. The strength is stealth. It allows militaries to move unseen. The challenge? Jamming can also affect your own systems if not carefully managed. It's like shouting in a crowd. Everyone hears the noise, even your friends. Satellite hacking. Cyber warfare doesn't just happen on Earth. Modern militaries depend on satellites for GPS, communication, and surveillance, which makes them targets. Hacking a satellite's control system can let attackers disrupt signals or even redirect its functions. Hardware and ground stations and space antennas play a major role here. Satellites are powerful tools because they connect the world in real time, but they're hard to protect. Once in orbit, patching or repairing software isn't easy. That's why nations are now building secure, encrypted satellite constellations designed for military-only access. Cyber defense firewalls. A firewall is like a castle wall for computers. It blocks unwanted traffic and filters what goes in or out. Military firewalls are far more advanced, built into custom routers, switches, and even drones. They don't just block, they analyze every packet of data in milliseconds. They can spot enemy probes, phishing signals, or malware signatures instantly. Their strength lies in their constant vigilance, but even the strongest walls have gates. If attackers find a way through, they can bypass everything behind it. That's why these systems are always updated and tested by ethical hackers within the military. Cyber espionage. Every spy movie has a hacker sneaking into a computer system, and in real life, cyber espionage does exactly that. These systems are used to gather intelligence on enemy movements, military plans, or new technologies. They rely on covert malware, keyloggers, or even hacked cameras to gather data without being detected. The hardware involved includes covert servers and encrypted communication nodes spread across different countries. The advantage? It provides priceless intelligence without sending a single soldier into enemy territory. The risk? Getting caught can trigger diplomatic chaos or even war. Autonomous defense drones. Today's drones aren't just flying cameras, some are digital guardians. These autonomous defense drones can scan radio frequencies, jam signals, or deploy cyber payloads directly into enemy networks. They carry onboard processors capable of decision-making in real time, allowing them to operate independently during missions. Their strength is adaptability. They can fly, defend, or disrupt communication links faster than any human could react. But the challenge lies in control. If communication with the drone is jammed, it might be cut off mid-mission, turning a powerful weapon into lost hardware. Quantum communication systems. The future of cyber warfare may depend on something that sounds almost magical: quantum communication. Instead of using traditional bits, it uses quantum particles to send data in a way that can't be copied or hacked. If someone tries to intercept the signal, it instantly collapses, alerting both sides. Quantum computers and photon transmitters are the hardware backbone here. Beside the strength, total security. The challenge? It's still experimental and very expensive. Only a few countries, like China and the US, are actively testing it for military networks. Cyber simulation labs. Before launching real attacks or defenses, militaries use cyber ranges, virtual laboratories that simulate full-scale cyber wars. These labs are powered by thousands of interconnected servers that mimic real-world systems like power grids, airports, or satellites. They allow experts to practice hacking, defending, and counterattacking safely. The strength is training without consequences. But even simulations can't capture the unpredictable nature of real conflict. Still, these labs prepare digital soldiers for the unseen wars of tomorrow. Cyber warfare is the new battlefield, silent, invisible, and global. The next great war might not start with explosions, but with a simple line of code. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden technology shaping our world. The next episode might just uncover the systems you never knew existed.